Yo, what's good? Have you heard my freestyle start up?
Still a willow. Yeah. 2024.
Yeah, it was actually recorded back in 2024. It was one of my first freestyles. Wasn't the first. That goes to honestly, which was originally named After Work Freestyle because it was a freestyle I did after work. You know, I've been downloading this little rap app. But I took a 5-year break. That's why I like startup so much because after like 5 years of just kind of drifting away from the mic. I decided, man, I have to beat myself up maybe a year or so. Just like, man, I gotta get back to it. I gotta write this perfect album. I gotta come back, bro. Cause like, I decided I'm gonna start freestyling. And what I like about startup, it embodies, like, within 2 minutes, I tell you not only who I am, a little bit of, like, where I've been, kind of, I'll give you a little idea, like, I'm just a motherfucker. I ain't even been holding the pen, bro. I know some of y'all probably ain't asking where I've been, but some might be like, where the fuck's still Willie, man? Some people like half a decade prior to that freestyle, man. Like, where the fuck that motherfucker, bro? I used to be on social, bro. I fell off social media and everything. And then I come back like, where I've been, really ain't even been holding that pen. Been holding this in. You got right there. Says it all, man. I haven't been holding that pen, but I've been holding it in. I've been thinking. We all reminisce. We all think about the past. We all think about where we would like to be and what it is. Sometimes we crowd our thought process. And that's why me create my freestyle discography was really always about not crowding the whole thought process. Let's just make something. And with this track, like, I didn't even plan this track I didn't plan for this mixtape. So when I started putting this mixtape, it was the only right to start up be the intro track, cause bro, I don't even think I gave it the title. See, when I make my freestyles, I pick from beats off of this app. Now, if I say something in the freestyle or a general idea in the freestyle that I think really suits for that title, boom, I do that. But sometimes I just like save it as is. I'll listen back to the freestyle and I'll listen and I read the name again. I'll be like, damn, they kind of actually do mix and startup. What am I doing, man? This freestyle is embodiment of me coming back to startup. What am I starting up? I don't know. But it's funny because, like, I express my frustrations of working in the warehouse, and I let you know what I used to do musically. That's why I said this is a perfect little intro freestyle. Because you get into it. Paycheck to paycheck, I guess that's what they say. Let the motherfucking money do what it do. Hold my family down. My family down. The plan is now to do what I do. Take it back to when I felt like I could let loose and get back into the booth. History right here. They shout it out, yeah, fuck jigs. Got no animosity, I be lying though, that be a lie though. I swear to God, if I see him, I might just load 2 and 2. Still ain't got a pistol. Hey, fun fact about that bar. Cause like I said, I couldn't come back and intro who I am without describing why I left, right? And who these motherfuckers is, and why I feel how I feel, and what I might do if I see the dude. I'm not a studio gangster. So when I was in the middle of freestyling, bro, why I flip this shit. I'm very aware of what I say, and I try not to betray anything that I'm not. So in the song, I say, when I see him, I'm gonna put load 2 into him. But then I immediately flip it and say, but I still don't got a pistol. And if you listen to side B, you'll find 2 diss tracks. So basically, I set myself up for what I would do in the future. I would load 2 dishes into him. Because he's still a bitch, though, He's still got, and like, these are just, this last half was just bringing up and bagging on the fact of who this motherfucker was, bruh. So that's just how it goes. His wife, though, I saw on OnlyFans. She with another man. I guess it sucks to be him. That line right there, like, nah, she doing better now. She changed her life for the better. She got off of the, producing foul content. But at one point she was, and I don't blame her. She lived with this narcissist piece of shit that ruined her fucking life. And when she finally got out, it was a struggle because of being with a man for over a decade that does nothing for you can put you in a fucked up position as a female. And I'm glad that she's doing better, bro. She's doing way better than being with that woman beating piece of shit clown that we know as just sauce on my page. Jizz Sauce is a fucking complete male degenerate fucking loser. I mean, we're talking about someone who literally their own daughters it wants to be a man because like they despise the idea of being treated like a girl because of how they've seen their father treat their mother. Like you can't make this shit up, bruh. And it's why this freestyle just holds so much weight. You take your girls to school as the fathers. On that bar right there. See, a lot of people won't get that bar, man. I hope you take your girls to school. When I lived with them one day, they woke up late for a court case because they had court case for domestic abuse violence in their household, right? Because, you know, they both got fucked up. I was living with them. They woke up late and they were freaking the fuck out. And instead of making sure anything was done with their kids, who I was not really in any suitable cause to be, you know, responsible for two little girls. Bro, he got a mom. He got, bro, before you go to court, you know you got a FTA. You're going to fucking jail, probably. What do? They leave their fucking daughters and go to fucking court. I hope you take your girls to school, because you didn't do, bro, a failed father. Only a father would walk out. Bro, they didn't give a fuck about their daughters and went straight to the courthouse. Got put in jail. And I'm freaking out, like, what do I do with these little girls, bro? Luckily, I had a car. Luckily, I got them to the grannies. I took care of them. That's one thing this motherfucker, when he want to act like I'm some villain in his plot, no, motherfucker, you were the villain in mine, because I fed your daughters. I took care of your daughters when you were the fucking piece of shit father. And that's why I came back with Startup, man. That's why Startup to me will always, it holds weight. It's just the documentary of like where I've been and why I went there because of what happened. You know, it's that simple. Who? The mama, ooh, such abuse. What can you do? I saw it. That shit was so crucial. I mean, who would've knew? So many lies were sold. I mean, I was sold so many lies. I bought in. Shit, dog. Like a carnival. Once again, man, it was like a carnival living with them. Like, I got respect for her, and I'm glad she changed her life away and got away from him, and he was half of her problem. But living with the two of them, like, when she was under his influence, it was bad. And then when he beat her up, and like they lied to the whole social media thing, and they lied to me as a roommate, told me that she got picked up and potentially raped. Like, bro, it was like this whole fucked up story, bro. And then to find out it was just a facade. You beat your fucking wife and lied about it. Like, you double that up with the fact that, like, the only reason I fell out with this fucking clown motherfucker, well, because he come to me over a social media post with a weapon in his hand. He woke me up from a nap. Like, he wanted to have a conversation with me. But in his mind, I guess he thought I was going to get maybe a little aggressive. But he was scared, too, at the same time. So he had to, like, I mean, what, you had to control your homeboy? By, like, so basically, he was afraid of me to bring the weapon. I don't know, it was a carnival living with this motherfucker, bro. Like, bro, be careful living with roommates. But you never know what it could start up. You fuck with the freestyle, you fuck with the shit, yo, consider checking out my band camp. Yo, Startup. Yo, man, still in Willow, I'm out.